Hi Sagittarius, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is your first few weeks of March 2018 reading. I'm going to start with the Mary Queen of Angels deck by Doreen Virtue and ask for a word of prayer that we can close the reading with at the end. For some of you already, we have home, feminine, and God. Stepping out of the way and letting God. Okay. I'm going to continue. Word of prayer, please. Sagittarius. For March 6th through the 18th of 2018. Thank you. All right. Now, I'm not going to look at that card right now, but what I am going to do is I'm going to start with the Tarot Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland, and I'm going to do a circle spread. In this circle spread, I'm going to ask for spiritual guidance and clarity when it comes to particular areas of your life path that Spirit would like to discuss. All right, so, dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Sagittarius with clearly defined messages regarding Sagittarius's life path here on Earth on into and through the first 2 to 3 weeks of March 2018. Buster? All right, so the card representing your current life path here on Earth at this time is rejoicing and celebration. This is celebrating something. Maybe getting together and just connecting with others, and all of a sudden I feel like there's some anxious energy here. Someone has come in or will be coming into a very lucky period by which they may be contemplating closing a chapter in their life and moving forward. In the process, doing some research about the path ahead. And towards the middle of March, I'm feeling very excited, positive energies, attractive energies, hopes and dream energies. So whatever it is you're contemplating here in your mental aspects position of the circle spread is moving on. The moving on energies are rejoicing in one area and moving on from whatever energies you've been carrying. Okay, here we go. In your relationship sector, we have the suffering and silence energies. Wanting to connect and rejoice in celebration. Contemplating an anxious energy and whether or not and how to move on from some sort of suffering and silence energy. So in your creative aspects position, Spirit is offering you great hope that things can change as you put energy and positive energy into thinking about the path ahead. Now, in your actions position, it's about finding balance in your life. What is it that you'd like to do? What is it that fulfills you? What is it that makes you happy? And what is it that does not? Okay, because it's a process by which you want to cut away from the energies that don't fulfill you, right? So that you can enjoy happiness, joy, and abundance, and prosperity in all ways that Spirit wants us to enjoy here on Earth. So in your emotional aspects position, some of you are wanting to sacrifice some muddy waters here and to follow beautiful rainbows of hope so that there can be great celebrations and not suffering in the future. So subconsciously, you guys are going from this face here, sad, down, depressed, worried, unfulfilled somehow, to actually being reborn through your thoughts, through what it is you want to move towards. You know, you can leave suffering behind by focusing on new goals and new paths and new ideas and things that you can celebrate and share with others. However that may apply, whether it's a hobby, gift, talent, skill, or it's moving away from something that's not fulfilling to something that is more fulfilling. Maybe it's a new home, maybe it's a new business. In your practical day-to-day matters position, we've got emotional withdrawal. So practical, every day-to-day for these couple weeks here, have hope, because old emotions are falling away somehow, and we'll get more clarity in a little bit. Now, In your inner strengths position, we have a firm foundation. Okay? You have these strong energies to maintain a solid foundation by which you can rejoice and connect with others in happiness and find balance in your life. Spirit's helping to offer you those inner strength energies of firm foundation. So it could be moving and celebrating that and finding balance in a new beginning. Now in the first week and a half or so, there's a lot of passion and excitement here. You are sowing some seeds, tending to something you're very passionate about, an idea and some goals you're setting, which will bring you a great material harvest. Remember also, when you have base chakra energies of passion and sensuality and excitement, what you reap, you will sow. Okay? So be careful, because there are deceptive energies around you. Now, this could be you trying to work on a project that you're excited about, and someone's someone's jealous or envious. So it is a time to stop and contemplate either your shadow side or the shadow side of someone around you, because we all have one. And sometimes our shadow sides block our ability to move ahead. Or someone else's shadow side affects the situation, and you guys maybe need to have some sort of discussion. Stand your ground in some way. Maybe it's even with yourself. I don't know. Just making sure that the plans and the goals that are set ahead are healthy plans. Because Spirit's saying there are chakral and your sacral, I can't talk today. Sacral chakra is lit up, meaning you want something badly, but Spirit is warning of conflict and defeat. Or you guys are worried that if you move towards something, there will be conflict and defeat. So yeah, by the second week of March, we have something happening quickly, and the throat chakras are lit up. This is a time where I think you guys finally feel the hope. You're releasing old emotions, you're finding balance, you're speaking your truth, things are happening, and you have the energies of the authority card to take control over your path ahead, to finally speak your truth. And when you do that, that hope brings this material and spiritual prosperity. So trust in Spirit. Hope is within us. We just need to find it again and bring it out and talk to Spirit and tell them what it is we're hoping for. All right, by the 17th, 18th of March, you're going to have the power energies to set goals, and these goals are strong. It has to do with a solid foundation, with knowing where you're going. It's like the elder and the lion energies are when they set a goal or their prey, and they attack and achieve everything between themselves and what it is they're trying to accomplish. And Spirit is offering you guys extra spiritual strength to be able to triumph in a new direction. And all you have to do is get quiet, take some time to rest, to rejuvenate, to pray to Spirit for clarity, and plant new seeds. New ideas, new goals, things that you want to manifest, because at some point, maybe into April, mid-April, we do have positive movement forward and the fulfillment of wishes. Some of you may want to give birth to a situation that is new by mid-April, and you're trying to choose a path that is most harmonious for you. So you're going to be coming to the truth of some sort of partnership. Now, this could be career, finance, friends, clients, okay? All right, so to clarify, I'm going to bring in the Gilded Tarot. We're going to ask Spirit for a clarification when it comes to this new path, this letting go, this being reborn, this no longer wanting to suffer in silence, to sacrifice something and move forward where you can take authority over the path ahead because you've planted the seeds. Connect with Spirit and ask for material and spiritual prosperity for the first few weeks of March, because eventually the fulfillment of wishes is coming. It may take a little time. I can't get a time. Okay, so Rejoice in celebration. Yes, wanting to get together and have fun and connect with others, but somehow feeling trapped by sad experiences. So, you know, you're getting to the end of a long and difficult, painful path. And some of you almost feel like you'll be and feel more successful by moving on, but you're still going to have to deal with some sort of emotions. In your relationship sector, maybe you've been feeling like you're suffering in silence because you're waiting for someone to come in and offer you something regarding finances, is what I'm feeling here. In relationship to business, not being able to celebrate because this person's been dragging their feet about a raise. And it's like some of you want to move on. Some of you want to really speak your truth because you're tired of thinking and feeling frustrated about a situation. In your creative aspects position, we have hope and frustration. So Spirit's saying continue to have hope. In your actions position, find balance where there is heartache and frustration. In your emotional aspects position, sacrificing, maybe a person who is very financially secure, sacrificing an old way of living or location so that you can move into something bigger, better, and nicer because you are feeling financially secure. In your subconscious, going through some sort of spiritual transformation. You're being reborn. Subconsciously, some of you have been spiritually reborn because of a connection tied to a difficult child. And you're wanting to let go of that long and difficult path and start to celebrate life. You want to move on from suffering in some sort of silence so you can have hope for balance in your life. Emotionally, some of you may want to sacrifice what was a beautiful part of your life and move into a new beautiful part of your life. Okay, in your practical day-to-day matters position, we have letting go of old emotions. And for some of you, by the middle of March, there may be a difficult decision to make. It may be, because the blindfolds are here, that you either don't have enough information or you don't know how to make a decision, so you're kind of stuck. I think it'd be a good few weeks here to just pray for clarity and joy and celebration. And know that Spirit will bring that in. They'll come quickly. The clearer you are about what it is you want to Spirit, they're going to bring it. And here it is. This is a very solid and firm foundation: peace, joy, contentment, and happiness. This is the inner strength energy that Spirit's giving you, especially if you may be tied to someone who has fire in their chart, Sagittarius or Leo, like yourself. This person sets goals and meets goals and works hard to achieve things in their life, and there's a firm foundation here. But you've got to release old pain tied to wanting to celebrate and feeling like you had been suffering in silence for so long. And you're transforming through this process where there's a little bit of heartache here. But I think Spirit's saying you will go from feeling imbalanced to a nice, firm, and solid foundation where you're going to feel positive again and fulfilled and happy and hopeful and romantic, and all those wonderful things are going to come back. So reap what it is, or sow the seeds by which you want to reap, right? Figure out what it is you're passionate and excited about. Know that Spirit is saying you've gone full circle when it comes to a situation. You are at the Nine of Swords. Do you want to stay in a difficult path, or do you want to somehow move ahead in your path and step through into the portal of a brand new world? Now remember, we have standing your ground when it comes to some sort of shadow side where there's deceptive or jealous energies here. We've got material and spiritual prosperity coming in quickly, things happening quickly, and you speaking your truth. The High Priestess is coming in, and she is going to bring you that truth. She's going to bring you the clarity you've been seeking. Where do we start over here? I think we started with, yes. And Spirit's saying, continue to plant the seeds you want to reap and sow and harvest from. Pray to Spirit, because your crown chakra is lit up, as to which is the best path for you. What's going to bring you the most peace, joy, and happiness? You're going to have the spiritual strength to triumph when it comes to leaving maybe a business behind, or a difficult situation behind, or a, you know, praying for a more fulfilling and happy beginning. All right. I'm going to clarify a little bit more in a 3-card summary to my left here. The first card, representing the first week and a half, is there's a lot of passion here. There's a lot of recognition here, but there's a lot of the energy of feeling kind of off balance, waiting for your ship to come in. Spirit is saying that a situation involving children, that long and difficult path, has finally come to an end. And now you can move forward and figure out what it is you want to manifest when it comes to love. Maybe you've been fighting a battle for a period of time where you're ready to just kind of move on, and you're wanting to reconnect in a brand new path with the same person you're with, or with someone new. Because there is truth here. This could show up as soon as the 2nd week of March. And I think the truth is going to help for you guys to sacrifice muddy waters. Now, in the next 2 to 3 weeks, we have the King of Swords energy. Somebody coming in and speaking their truth. And the King of Cups. So maybe this person has fire in their chart, Sagittarius, or water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, because this is general, and they have air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Some of you may be looking at a situation with the King of Cups energies and observing and praying to Spirit about what to do about this air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, because you put a lot of energy into a situation that has frankly started to acquire cobwebs. So you've gone down a long path. You should give yourself a pat on the back for how far you've come, and now contemplate what it is you want to manifest in your path next. We have a very beautiful spiritual female energy here, feminine energy, and or you are being provided the Empress energies as a major arcana to take new steps, to go in a new direction, to create new things. And wow, 2 major arcanas, that's Spirit all working together as major arcanas to assist you when it comes to giving birth to a new direction in your life. Could very well be moving and finding the strength to free yourself, because you guys somehow put yourself in this 8 of Swords energies where you feel like you're trapped. And after putting a lot of energy into a situation, you're contemplating your final sword. Do I stay in this maybe financial path that I put all my energy into, or do I use the sword to cut away and start a new beginning? Spirit is saying with the Star card energies, hoping, wishing, and praying, and a Star card, you have available the energies available to make a wish by the 2nd week of March, or you are going to hear something from an Aquarius with the Star card energies. and you're going to see this person as an unhealthy connection. Yeah, kind of frustrated with them. So in the future, after that whole situation comes to an end, because it is, I mean, by the end of March, I feel like you guys are moving into greater financial security, celebration, a new beginning. Justice is turning in your favor. Maybe some of you want to get married, and you guys are starting either a new position by the end of March, or you are beginning a new position somewhere else. So I'm pulling a lot of energies. Again, this is a general reading. If you want me to pull your personal energies, you need to just provide me with your sun sign, which is your horoscope sign, and any specific questions or answers you need for me to translate for you. My email address is josiek42@gmail.com. So the first deck was the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland. Then we added the Gilded Tarot deck, and now I'm going to add the Wisdom of the House of Night deck by PC Cast and Colette Baron Reed. Clarification, please, Spirit, of the circle spread before us, and spiritual guidance. Okay, so rejoice in celebration. This could be that you guys take on another job, leave an old path behind, or step into a higher position of financial abundance. Either way, the High Priestess of Earth is being sent in to help guide you when it comes to finances. That's where I'm feeling like you're going to be okay. Plus, I see the World card energy as you are reaping what you have sown. In your mental aspects, moving on from being up in your head about pain and frustration and anger. Because, again, we're seeing deception and envy and jealousy. So moving on from a situation that was maybe a difficult choice by the middle of March. We've got suffering in silence in a relationship to what I feel is a business, and someone's been dragging their feet. And then the truth comes in about some sort of financial opportunity, and it frustrates you guys. Either that, or you guys find out that someone is being deceptive when they're tied to someone in a position of authority who has financial abundance, and that could be what causes chaos and suffering here. But I feel like it's more of a financial thing, all right, with a business. So have hope and faith that you will come out of that mental frustration and chaos, knowing that Spirit is offering you the energies of this super huge tree. Okay, this is the size of strength they're offering you in your creative aspects position when it comes to finding balance and releasing heartache of the past. The High Priestess of Earth is walking you into the correct direction regarding financial abundance, and that's where you're going to find confidence. Now, I can't quite decide if it's where you guys are at or if you actually move into, you may hear by the middle of March of a new opportunity, and that's what gets you guys excited and hopeful. All right, so in your emotional aspects position, you're sacrificing a situation so you can step into a position where the rainbow is, which is the Nine of Pentacles, which is complete and utter financial security and abundance and independence. Then you'll be setting a new vision for yourself, understanding how far you have come, subconsciously transforming because of a difficult child or someone who maybe was acting like a child, or however it applies. And it's going to help for you subconsciously to consciously, I feel, then bring something to an end. Even though it may bring chaos, at some point you guys may get tired of suffering in silence, and you're going to speak your truth. And I think some of you are going to find out that someone around you is a little bit deceptive or jealous. So in your practical day-to-day matters position, we have emotional withdrawal because you have this inability to make a difficult decision. In your practical day-to-day matters, remember, Spirit's offering you the strength to push beyond frustrated thoughts and have hope when it comes to a big, beautiful, shiny offer or person. There may have to be a difficult choice made, and you have the strength and the hope card to celebrate happiness and fulfillment. So we have a firm foundation in your inner strengths, and you guys taking an oath to yourself when it comes to what it is you're going to accept. I believe when it comes to finances, but it could be in whatever situation that applies to you when you listen to these energies. Remember, subconsciously, you guys are bringing something to an end and are moving on from what may have been a long and difficult path. Could be finances, could be a friendship, could be family, could be, and it's caused so much anxiety that you guys are now moving ahead. And as you are, you're moving into really positive, happy energies. You have planted the seeds, and now your gifts are they're becoming. All right, so I pulled a card for you guys before I did your video, and I pulled it from the Journey of Love deck by Alana Fairchild. The card I pulled for you guys is number 64. So 6 plus 4 is 10, 1 plus 0 is 1. This is a path about you guys and your own individual, this is a path. This is an energy about, or message about your own path, if that makes sense. So we have Sensual Awakening. I'm going to read from the book to give credit to the author. This oracle brings you guidance that your sensual nature needs to play, and it doesn't require an external lover to do so, though that is one of the ways, of course. It can be expressed through massage, creating art, spending time in nature, swimming, dancing mindfully, feeling the sun or air on your skin, drinking aromatic tea, or taking a bath. Play with what feels good for you and enjoy the indulgence. It will bring you renewed energy, and apart from that, it's fun. I dare not touch my heart's desire that sings a melody so still and lights within a yearning fire, a void that you alone can fill. To taste surrender's nectar sweet by piercing through the veil so thin, and bathe in joy as tears release. A promised dance begins again. So you guys have a lot of luck assisting you with pushing past what was, with doing the research to find what will be, and to step into the blessing of what becomes. Meaning, you will find your feet firmly in the path of a direction that finally brings you peace, joy, rest, and rejuvenation. All right, we do have the Father energies here as your word of prayer. My true Father is God in heaven, who shines healing light on me, my birth father, and our relationship. Who else? I think Virgo's got this. So, Father, Father. All right, and to close this video reading, I'm going to use the book to give credit to Doreen Virtue. This card comes to you because your question is rooted in your relationship with your father. Even though this connection may not be immediately understood, this card acknowledges the link. Most likely, old emotions concerning your father are affecting your present situation. If a memory surfaces as you read this, trust this pathway to lead you toward healing. Recalling a painful memory isn't pleasant, but it's an important step toward releasing negative patterns. If you have old heavy-hearted feelings about Dad, take a moment now to say, God and Mother Mary, thank you for helping me heal and release. And then name the emotions or situations with my father so that he and I can both be free. So, however that applies, often I get messages from people saying that and the Mother card seem to hit appropriately, and the timing works out great. So, remember to subscribe and check your rising sign video or your moon sign video, or just give me an email and have a personal reading. My email address is josiek42@gmail.com. Thank you for stopping by. Take care and God bless.